Welcome once again, courageous travellers from distant lands. Sit back and relax as we peer into the realms of the mighty wizard, Xendisabu. When we left our wizard last, he had just finished the construction of a botanical garden as a favour to his friend Per, the wandering trader. On his way home from the gardens, Xendisabu and his familiar Bastivar stopped by his storage building in the village of Whisper Wind to empty the miscellaneous bits and bobs remaining in his pockets.
Must we stop now? We're so close to home. We could wait until tomorrow to unpack the leftovers.
Nonsense. You aren't the one with all these bulky containers filling your pockets. It won't take long.
Says the man who hasn't been trying to find places to store things here for months. Fine, have it your way. But you get to put it away yourself. I'm tired of dealing with your mess.
It'll be quick. I'll just pop them down here and here. And here, and here.
Have you many more? I fear you've run out of here's to fill.
Do you have a better plan?
You could always take advantage of the plot of land that the king set aside
For a high-capacity storage facility right next to the port. Yes, I could, but that would
be precisely what we've needed since we arrived in this world, and be the correct solution to our current dilemma and…
I was going to say that it would be a better project to start tomorrow, after a full night's rest.
Oh, well then, should we go home for the night, or do you want to keep dropping your shulker boxes on the floor in here?
No, I'm out of room here. I'll just unload the rest of them once I have the space to do it.
Thank goodness!
That ought to do it.
For some reason, I thought you meant tomorrow, after the new storage depot was built.
The following day, Xendisabu left early to begin construction of an immense storage facility. He left Bastivar fast asleep, knowing that his familiar would be in a much more amicable mood if allowed to complete his beauty rest. When our refreshed wizard arrived at the port, it was already bustling with action. And so it was that with a background symphony of ocean waves and port happenings, Xendisabu went right to work.
It might be a bit unconventional, but I'll start with the inside of the depot first. I'd hate to build walls around an area that is too small to fit everything.
Xendisabu chose to work from designs by the Redstone wizard Myzuma Games to build the storage system's inner workings. If you want to construct a similar system in your world, follow the link in the description to find the tutorial and world download.
The storage system has several features that won me over. Most importantly, auto-sorting either individual items, filled shulker boxes, or a combination of the two, all from the same input chest. It can also automatically fill shulker boxes for each sorted item type. With Bastivar still asleep and not here to help, I'm going to start out with storage for just 350 different types of building materials, but I'll also leave room for a future expansion with a multi-item sorting system.
For the flooring, Xendisabu chose polished granite and jungle wood in a simple and utilitarian pattern.
Bastivar rarely considers bringing me shades of pink when I'm building. Since he isn't here, I'll seize the opportunity for a bit of boldness.
After completing the initial storage facility and realizing that his lateral construction space was limited, our bold wizard decided to look up for his expansion needs.
I could dig down, but I'd much rather build up and enjoy the beautiful day while I work. Just a few support columns, thick walls, and a robust girder system will hold it all together.
The ceilings of the first level were constructed with jungle wood planks to match the floor's colouring, and on the second level, a Versailles-style parquet floor of oak, spruce and birch woods was added. A mechanical lift was constructed at the north end of the depot to provide easy access to the second floor's bulk storage.
We'll need offices for the storage depot staff to oversee daily operations. In addition to the receiving desks on the main floor, I'll add spaces for ordering, administration, picking, and record keeping. As we're going big, I'm sure Bastivar will appreciate my doing it with an eye toward the future.
Keeping with his decision to build from the inside out, Xendisabu next added shelving for bulk storage. He tried to keep the inventory acceptably organised as he went along.
The problem with inventory management is that you never know what the merchants might import next, or what materials newly discovered biomes might generate. I'll do my best without worrying too much about what the future may bring.
In the centre of the administration area, Xendisabu added long-term record storage in an enclosed room to help keep things tidy.
Well, that ought to do it for the inside. Next, I'll finish off the supporting structure and get this depot weathertight by adding the walls and roof. I don't want it to be too dark inside, so I'll make sure there are enough skylights to allow for plenty of natural lighting.
At the completion of the depot's construction, the building was functional but not approachable and therefore not truly usable. Thus, even though he was still recuperating from near landscape exhaustion from the botanical gardens, Xendisabu decided to put on his gardening cap and carry on.
The most essential function of the surroundings will be ensuring easy access to the building for cargo and people, but I'll leave some green spaces as well.
A secure cargo receiving area was added to the eastern port-facing entry, which quickly filled, and overflow shipments were temporarily placed along the outer walls to await processing.
There won't be as much foot traffic from the canal entry, so I'll leave a bit more space for trees to line the facade and make for a more beautiful vista.
To complete the exterior construction, Xendisabu added a few cranes to the sea wall. Then he pocketed his wand, slapped the dust from his hands and announced,
Well, I think I'm done. Now where in the realms is Bastivar? Surely he can't still be sleeping.
Thank you, traveller, for accompanying us on this journey. It is our sincere hope that you enjoyed your time here enough to watch once more, when next our realms align. If so, please like, subscribe, and choose to be notified on your magical devices when our story continues. But for now, farewell.